Hello and welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, remember to hit that subscribe button as well. Thank you so much for giving back to the channel. Hitting the like button is greatly appreciated. We're going to do a bit of a reading for the collective. See what messages need to come through. I've had a lot of people contacting me about the energy. What's going on with the energy? So we'll talk a little bit about that and then we'll get into it. What's happening now with energetically, with the frequencies, we are not really fitting in the old energy. If you are, that's fine. There's nothing right or wrong about what we're about to say, but in the old energy, you're either in your energy, set in your energy, settled in your energy, or you're going into the new energy. So therefore, we're not in the old and we're not in the new. We're now currently in the middle of the storm, the reconfiguration, the rearranging, the changing. And as we all know, that happens mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. So a lot of light workers, a lot of healers are calling me, asking what's happening with the energy, and empathetic people, empathic, I was meant to say. A lot of people who just feel energy. They're like, what is going on? This is so strange. I'll also note that there's been readings of the Shaman resonance, never been so high. That's the frequency, therefore changes the photon light belt energy. So we have a lot of vibrational frequency ascension symptoms going on. We don't know where we fit. Everybody's confused. Nobody knows where to put their foot forward. And that is the new alignment is April, May forward, meaning it's a bit like waiting at the bus stop. You're not going back the other way and you know you're heading forward, but there's nothing there yet. There's nothing. Everything's being rearranged. And that's your emotions, your beliefs. See, there we go. Message from the universe for you also. Please, if you're struggling with energies, ascension, symptoms, sicknesses, illnesses at the moment, I had several people contact me in the last week with all the same symptoms, sinus, headaches, this, that, other things. But everybody is suffering the same and they're struggling to be around other energies, okay? They're really affected being around. So a lot of hibernation at the moment, a lot of withdrawing at the moment, that type of thing. So if you need to protect your energy, do so, because sometimes protecting your energy, like withdrawing, having quiet time, downtime, it gets everybody else's energy that you could be intermingling with the matrix, and brings confusion. Okay, so sometimes I like to go in my own energy to reset my energy. Okay, no outside influences. That's just something I do when I'm called to do it, when I feel I need to do it, and I will go into nature to do that as well. So know this. It's the last big push towards your full potential into this new energy. It's like exam time. Imagine the universe, when you cram before exam time. They're really pushing you. Your body has not been in these frequencies. Your body has not been out of these programming. And if you are going through energetic ascensions right now, you are probably dealing with higher spiritual realms, higher spiritual entities, higher spiritual attacks. That's another thing. The attacks come thick and fast now because we're getting to the finish line. We're getting to the crossover line. Tiredness. How many people have contacted me in the last month or two, or even the last week, and said how incredibly, extremely tired they are, myself included. And that is all energy shifting. And basically, they all say the same thing. It's not a normal tired. So there's a lot going on, guys. There's so much. And so think of it as an exam time. Everything coming up you, closing out karmic cycles. The universe is stepping in. What is not real is being shown, exposed. You are being illuminated, awakened, epiphanies. Everything is being rearranged. And there's exam time, cram time. How much information can we get in this person? How much exposure can we bring? How much can they see? Because once we hit that frequency, April-May alignment, you'll go on that path direction wherever you're at. That is going to be not judged, like overseen by the universe. Oh, you're at this frequency, you're at this frequency, you're at this frequency. This is your destiny, this is destiny, because 2023's Fate 7, fated, destined, karmic, spiritual contracts. Universe is stepping in. Destiny's happening. You don't have a choice. You're being upgraded. You know, things like that. Think of it like that. Cycling out spiritual contracts, cycling into new ones, working out what that is for you energetically on all levels. It's huge. So your frequency gets set, and once you're set, you go off on that path and you'll vibrationally go on that journey for another spiritual cycle, another big karmic learning spiritual cycle. That's what it's about. And all the decisions and the learning that you've been accelerated through in the last year or two has all led up to this moment. So yeah, there's a lot going on. It's like the last hurrah, the big bang for a spiritual evolution into your full potential. And that's about truth. That's about stepping into divine energies, divine counterparts, divine purposes, divine parts. We've been talking about it in our readings. People listen to it, but they don't get it. Because if you step into a divine counterpart, path, like career, potential, gift, you cannot muck around with that stuff. You are playing with destiny. Other stuff we call free will, karmics, karma, karmic choices, free will. Yeah, the universe supports that. It says you go do it. We will support you, give the signs, the synchronicities. If this is what you want, if this is what you want to manifest and create, we will support you. And they give you as many signs and synchronicities. That's why when you do a reading, a free will reading, they give you many signs and synchronicities. That's free will. That is not foolproof. That is a learning journey. It's got failure or success. Lesson, short, long, whatever. Destiny's foolproof. It's written, protected by the higher up. That's why you hear people say, if you are interfering with a divine counterpart, you are fighting the universe. Think about that. Think about that. And you're wondering why things aren't going well in your life. An example, okay? You can't mess with the divine. If someone chose something through free will, this, that, and let's say, that's what we call karmics and energy manipulation and spell work and people that, you know, make things happen and want a certain person, place, or situation to happen and they make it happen. That's free will. That is not destiny. That is not a divine counterpart. That is not, it's a soulmate on a level, I assume. That is not what we're talking about here. None of that is what we're talking about in this spiritual ascension and this separation of planet A, planet B, you know, where you'll fit. Destiny and the divine are stepping in with higher spiritual contracts. And a lot of people have been trying to interfere in that. There's been sabotage, lies, manipulation, energy manipulation, spell work. That spell work's gone through the roof on social medias in the last 2 years. Why do you think that is? Why do you think the timing of that is? People getting into that, thinking they can use energy to fight the divine. Mind-blowing. that they think, and then they're signing up to those energy frequencies. Let's not go down that path, but I think it's just so amazing if you step back and look at the major ascensions that were going on or were meant to go on between divine counterparts who had a higher spiritual purpose. Their frequencies together raised the consciousness, raised energy within them and others, allowed them to walk down a very destined path. A lot of that was interfered with. See? The divine and the Ten of Cups. So, do your work, awaken as much as you can, step into truth as much as you can, reevaluation of what you built, what you've grown, where you're at, and step into that truth. Truth is never pretty. Truth is generally uncomfortable. And as you go into truth, you will ascend and align further for yourself. That's the key. So if you've fought, battled, tried to make something work with someone or something, and just stop and say, is this my free will pushing this, and this karmic lessons, tests, and that's you trying to manipulate the energy of the universe, basically, or them, or whatever? Or is this destiny? Did this come out of nowhere? Destiny comes out of nowhere. It does not give you the heads up. It does not send you an email. It does not force it. It does not push it. It's the things that come in and go, oh my God, this person changed my life. Oh my God, this situation, this job, this, that, just came out of nowhere and sent me in a direction that started to flow and unfold. It wasn't about drama, chaos, obligation, manipulation, interference, competition, and all that's being reviewed. And our bodies are feeling this energetic ascension process. And that's why you all know me, you know my channel. And you know me as a reader for 30 years. And as I don't know, many of you know, I've seen spirit since I was a small child. I know about energy. I don't know all the answers. I do not claim to know everything, but I tell you, I've seen energy manipulation, energy around people since I was a child. And it's real. And it's much stronger than any manipulation that goes on with people who try to do that work. And all you've contributed to is the interference of divine alignment of the higher divine. And that's how you will be karmically, energetically exposed to that for yourself. And, you know, a vibrational match to that. It's like the old wise saying, what is it? Choose wisely. Higher up, there's a message from the higher up, from the high priestess. The message came from the high priestess. What did we have before? The higher up, the divine. These cards have been coming out a lot in my readings because I channel through the divine, the higher up, the truth. That's why a lot of people like or don't like my readings, because they get triggered, because they have to see truth. I'm not a, I'll tell you what you want to hear type of reader. Okay. So this is the higher up. This is information kept by the divine that is revealed at certain times when it needs to be revealed. Divine timing, Akashic records, higher up contracts that need to be bestowed upon the universe or your journey. And they're also contracts that are reviewed between people. Karmics, how did you treat your twin flame? How did you treat your higher divine your partnership? I was looking at the feminine within that, you know, that's emotion. Could be hidden things, hidden. When I said the Spirit's going to reveal, hidden. Or we'll get a few more. Yep, new beginnings, overflowing abundance, releasing burden. So it is about revealing, because we're about to head off in a new direction of more abundance. And that's, the universe is always trying to lead you through to destiny or destined moments, people, places, situations, so that you can have more abundance. But that, I'm not talking about your free will wanting to go out and search and find it. That's not what I was talking about. There's a big difference. And I'm going to make that really clear in my readings now, because I want people to get in alignment with the right people, places, and situations for the right, pure intentions, integrity, and the higher up contracts, because that's what puts the earth, people, humanity, the raising of the consciousness and the energy in alignment for everyone. Do you know how many people are in the wrong relationship, wrong career, living in the wrong town, whatever it is, that throws them out energetically, that throws a ripple effect through the universe? That's why we say choose wisely. It's not about just your 3D world. You are a part of what you contribute to, who you contribute to. If you stand up for bullies, if you stand up for bad behavior I don't know what's bad behavior, that's not the right word. If you stand up for things that you know are not in integrity, if you put your energy into people who are controlling or manipulative or this or that, and you become a part of that, you contribute to that ripple effect. You're not being nice and humble. You're enabling it. You're supposed to be standing up, releasing burden, moving on. I'm getting a little bit emotional because I'm sick of it. The universe is sick of it. The guides are sick of it. Where this energy is what is about the ascension into the new. Stop supporting things that are out of alignment. People who are not behave like ethically in alignment, or treating or there for the right reasons or the pure intentions. You know, is it self-gain? Is it codependence? Is it this? Is it that? It's all lower vibrational frequency. Wish fulfillment. Yeah. The divine, so heading down the new path, overflowing abundance, releasing burden here. And you've been carrying all the burden, by the way. Universe is about to release information, so I suggest you discern between free will and destiny, because they're giving you, they're trying to help you. They're trying to help your wish fulfillment. They're saying, here it is in this person, place, situation, whatever that is for you. Everybody's different. And this is the next natural step in your evolution. Temperance, balance, karmic justice. I pour into you, balancing the elements. This is what will balance you. This was what will naturally evolve for you. Clarity on that. Karmic, timing, see? It's all being reviewed. Sun, success, illumination, success overall. We are moving forward. This read makes me happy. I haven't really wanted to get back on the channel because of the energy, to be honest. You know, the same stuff in the readings, you know, they're stuck. You can hear it with any reader. Karmic, stuck, not moving forward. We don't want to read for that energy. This is about growth, a higher purpose, higher partnerships, higher meaning, high integrity, what you can grow, build, create, show your children, create for your children. Justice, I cannot make this up. Karmic justice, karmic contracts, karmic. Judged by the higher up. contracts here. Death and rebirth, endings and beginnings. It's all happening, guys. It's all happening here. Look, starting to lose my voice now. Been very tired. Ascension processes. Yep, someone did not. It's funny I brought that up. King of Wands in reverse can be selfish, conceited energy, male or female. It's about not taking action, not standing up, not moving forward, not reaching out. And that's the energy we guide you. We can lead a horse to water. We cannot make it drink. The universe can put two divine counterparts and go, here they are. And they're coming in for victory, by the way. Or someone's wanting to return or coming in. For some of you, it's a new person or a new opportunity or a new offer or job offer. And you will have to make a decision about that next evolution in your life. Let's just finish that off. But what I want to say here is this. We can say, here's your divine counterpart. We can't make you commit. We can't make you do the work. And when you're with a divine counterpart, or whether they're, a relationship or a boss or a job or an opportunity you're given, it has to be equal. It has to be valued. It has to be equal give and take. You're messing with a divine counterpart. They come in to help you, sent by the divine to help you, grow you, expand you, give you opportunities, and you go into free will karmic behavior. This stuff's like being handed top shelf, or like how do you say that, as something, a crystal, like really not vulnerable, valuable, like fragile, I better be careful with this vase, or like something very precious, sacred. If I hand you something, the words sacred, do what you want with free will choices and those soulmates and karmics and just jobs and positions and whatever. Yeah, not these. And I think too, some of this isn't you making a decision. I think this is imbalance being shown in you, in people, places, situations where the energy's imbalance, the give and takes imbalance, whatever it is. And I also think the universe is now seeing, the messages I'm getting from a lot of readings is the universe is seeing the imbalances, the unfairness, the injustice, and now that's being served. Yeah. So get manifesting here. Very clear manifestation, creating your new beginnings, moving forward. The universe wants us to move forward. Move forward, guys. Karmic and energies, that's karmic cycles, timing, decisions, choices, facing truth. All of that's coming up. You're supposed to put the past behind you. Yes, you're the wounded warrior at the moment. The energy moving through all that, it's hard. But they're saying do it. And that's where you receive love, connection, spiritual love, or, the love of something where I can feel spiritually connected, spiritually driven, spiritually come from the heart. And success is there for you. Happiness is success for you. That's where they've been trying to lead you the whole time. For the last, let's go 2 years, because there's been a lot happening in the last 2 years. And, they've been trying to get you in your subconscious, get you in your fears, get you in your uncomfortable positions. Maybe you have to face all this, triggering fears, the truth. Yes, some of you are moving on, want to move on, but are very triggered about moving on to build more solid, stable relationship, foundation, whatever it is. Heart alignment, very left field out of nowhere, and wish fulfillment, the star card, and manifestation. That's also about the quantum field moving forward. And this is where I want to start my readings and moving people forward, dealing with the real issues. We're moving into quantum. There has been an accelerated ascension process in the energy to heal, to grow, to move forward. And you need to utilize, honestly, this not just for you, for the collective consciousness, for the energy of, that's how we build a new earth. So, ready to go on the journey. But there's a lot of fear there from people. There's a lot of blocks. There's a lot of sabotage. I said that. There's a lot of psychic attack, a lot of sabotage, a lot of people coming fearing interference energy, stopping you from a new beginning that's very abundant, stable, that you can put in work, someone who will work with you, moving forward fiercely, fated wheel of change and receiving. So, see, take the new path. The Fool. Leap of faith into the unknown, into the uncomfortable, into the I don't know what's going to happen. That's blind faith. That's following destiny. This person's following destiny. I don't know what's going to happen the next 10 minutes up the road. Following the signs, reevaluating. Look, double reevaluating. So is there any more messages? Because you are burnt out, you are spent. We are going through the emotions right now. There's a lot of mental energy, overthinking, overanalyzing, stress, burnout, tired, emotions here, hidden. And it's put you in your head, so much so that somebody or you or somebody or you may have living or made choices or living a life that has just completely confused you. And it's pushed you to a point where you've realized there is no change. There is no growth. There is nothing I can do. I can't even think my way out of this anymore. And I keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over, expecting a different result. And wanting healing from that. Trying to build something that basically needs transformation. And the universe is definitely stepping in, seeing over relationships, connections, higher, lower paths, choices. I don't want to go too deeper into this because I can see where that's about to go. You know, choices you made, offers you want to make, shoulda, coulda, woulda made, apologies, defensiveness. You know, we've got the Queen of Cups here, we've got the King of Cups. So spiritual choices you're making, yes or no, or did or didn't. You know, you're stuck, you're reevaluating, or they are. We've got the Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings, putting in the work towards an Empress. Now, Empress can be an Empress energy, or it could be, remember, empresses build. Emperors build. They'll help anyone, they'll invest some time, but if there's no growth, if there's no reciprocity, they need to build and keep building and growing with people. You know, you can't breadcrumb an emperor and an empress. You can't expect to just take and them to give. They understand energy, abundance, growth. What do I want to say, Spirit? Empresses work for the divine. Emperors work for the divine. The higher up, their mission, they have a higher perspective on life, on journeys, on connections, on energies. They don't even get the choice. Spirit says, stop wasting your time here. You gave your efforts, you gave your time. You could grow, you could build this person, you could turn nothing into something for this person. And they breadcrumbed you, or they didn't put in reciprocity. They didn't value the connection. You have to put work in here. This is work. Because they have higher purposes, higher missions with the divine, or divine orders. The Empress doesn't make the decision. The divine comes in and actually creates the decision or makes something happen that they have no choice but to whatever. You know, the hard calls. Emperors and empresses made hard calls. face things people don't want to face, have the conversations people don't want to face. They are the blessing. That's the message. Emperors and empresses are the blessing. Your life was blessed from them being in it. Your life got abundant. Your life got a higher energy vibration. Your life got more light. Your life got more protection with an emperor or an empress in it. When you leave that, when you breadcrumb that, when you take that for granted, when you don't value it, when you don't give reciprocity to it, the universe steps in and says, we are protecting this energy. And when people walk away from this energy, then their life starts to deplete, get lack, not as much energy, light, motivation, creativity, whatever it is. It could be anything. And that's how you know you are around Emperor and Empress energy. And these people run businesses, empires, leaders. They make hard decisions. They are in positions, have gifts, talents, hard jobs, hard jobs. Jobs with hard work, adversity. Do you know how hard it is to get into Emperor and Empress energy with the universe? You can be an Empress and have, because you've had a baby, it can represent baby, it can represent a mother figure, but I'm talking about Empress energy. Higher divine, higher purpose energy. You know masculine or feminine, I'm not going to go there, we're not doing genders. So, that's why it's important to discern when you're given opportunities, whatever those opportunities are by the universe. We must discern, is this a free will thing I manifested, or am I really dealing with a divine counterpart, or a divine opportunity, or a divine gift, or a divine, that the divine led me to, or vice versa. We need to start being very discernment. Even on my Instagram, I've put, let's make this year the year of discernment. Because, you know, you do interfere with people's energies. You do come in and disrupt karma, create karma, both ways. You do things to people's journeys, karmic paths, hearts, emotions, you know, all of that's involved, which then affects their direction, their purpose with the universe. And that's why we have to be careful how we treat people, why we treat people, integrity, the reason you're wanting connections and what you're wanting from them, and vice versa. Discernment. Let's make this a year of discernment and get things in order and cleaned up. Big message today, but I only do my readings guided by spirit. I do not, that's why they're not regular on my channel, because I am directed by spirit. I'm not just pumping out useless information. Unuseful, they say. Unused. That's so funny. Cancel what I just said. Unuseful. It's about, and I'm also only bring out a video when I've had a lot of clients with the same issues come in. Messages. I respond to those complications therein, or confusions or stuckness. because I am guided by the divine. If the divine says no, I do no. If the divine says get on the channel, I get on the channel. And I'm open for you to send me a question, but not a personal question, more like a question for the collective, like, why is this happening? Why can't we move through this? Why? Yeah, because we want to keep moving people forward. It's about growth. It's not about gossip. This isn't about gossip. That's the big message. This isn't about energy manipulation. This meaning this. I'm a channeler. Tarot's fun, it's great, I do it, but I've been a channeler for 30 years. I don't even need cards to do a reading. So, I want to get out of certain energies and frequencies on my channel. I want spiritual people, not the people that like the dramas and I don't want to support lower vibrational frequencies. I'm there to help, transform, give the information when I have to, when spirit has to, if people really stuck and they need help and they want out and they're really trying. That's different. But these people who choose to stay in cycles and karmic cycles and bad situations and feed into toxicity and think that drama is toxicity and toxicity and drama and chaos is love and connection and they must really love me, or this is no. That is not a frequency I want to support or waste my energy in. It's very draining. And you ask any reader, they say, I cannot be in this energy anymore. And neither should you if you're going through that, because I know a lot of people are at the moment, or experiencing it through family or something, or, through a sibling or, something going on, a friend. And we need to, as a collective, shift out of this energy and have no tolerance for it. We can help. I'm happy to help anybody in any situation, but not if you're going to continuously just stay in a cycle. That's draining on you, on everybody, on me, on other readers. I've heard there are several readers I listen to and they're all saying the same thing. We're here to shift you. We're here to build you, grow you, give you the truth, move and shake you. And your energy is just as important as a part of the collective energy and what we put out as ours is. And everybody's is. And that's the consciousness that needs to come in now. What do you contribute to? What do you enable? Discernment. And I'm going to wrap it up there because I'm going to run out of time anyway and I've got to start work. Thank you guys. I hope this helps shift this heavy energy that we're all in. Okay, take care. Bye.